Welcome to the California Early Care and Education Workforce Registry. We will help you understand how to create and update your personal profile. Your participation in the registry gives you an easily accessible web-based record of your education, training, and employment history. This verified record can be used for career advancement, resume building, applying for stipends, connecting you to trainings, and for finding employment opportunities through the job board. Please begin by clicking the Create a Profile button. Personal Info. In this section, you will enter your personal information. Fields marked with an asterisk are required and must be completed in order to continue. Be sure to read on-screen prompts that will alert you to missing data fields. To ensure you can access your account in the future as your career advances, use your personal email and mailing address and not your current work email or address. If you will be using the registry for work, such as verifying employment staff, a stipend program administrator, an instructor, or administrator of the registry training calendar, use your work email. Please enter a password of up to 20 characters using letters, numbers, and special characters. At the bottom of the page, please review and accept the Terms of Use and Privacy Policy. Then click Continue with Registration. Employment. Here, you will enter information about your employment. If you work for a program that directly works with children, you will complete the employment information based on the location where you spend most of your work week. If you work for a large organization, such as a school district or nonprofit, you will enter information about the site where you work and not the administration location, unless you are an administrator or work in a capacity that does not work with children. There are two categories of employment status that are intended to be for specific types of jobs: contractor and license-exempt provider. A contractor is an individual that is self-employed but is not a license-exempt or licensed family child care provider. A license-exempt provider in the registry provides care directly for one other family, and they can also care for their own children at the same time. You may look up your employer or business using the name, city, address, or license number. If you work in a licensed child development program, it is easiest to search by the license number issued by Community Care Licensing. If you are unable to find your employer or business, broaden your search terms or try an alternate name. For family child care homes, try the license number or last name, first name as displayed on the license issued by Community Care Licensing. For another example, let's search for the Children's Council of San Francisco. If I type Children's Council and press Search, I don't see a result. Now, if I type Children's Council, including the apostrophe symbol, it pops up. You must match the characters exactly, as the registry is a secure database and is not an internet search. You can also just type one keyword, such as council, or type the street address, 445 Church, to narrow the search results. Once you find your employer, press Select. If you are unable to find your employer, type in employ and select employer/business not found and add information about your employer. However, before selecting employer/business not found, consider checking with your program director or human resources representative to see if the employer is listed under a different name. Hours worked. Report hours of paid work. Compensation type. Business owners may input their annual net profit loss in annual salary. Employees may input their pre-tax or gross hourly rate, convert their pre-tax salary to hourly amount, or input annual salary. You can provide this information based on total reported gross income for last year, or how much you made before taxes. Privacy policy. Your self-reported income data is only shared with your employer or authorized officials as outlined in the registry privacy policy. Compensation data is primarily shared at the aggregate level, meaning it does not include personal identifiable information. When all fields are entered, click Continue with Registration. Qualifications. Please enter information about your qualifications. Press Complete Registration. You are almost done. In order to activate your California ECE Workforce Registry profile, you will need to validate your email address. Within a few minutes after creating your registry account, you will receive an email from loginsupport@caregistry.org with the subject Email Validation Request. Open the email and then click the link to validate your email address. You may now log into the registry using your email address and password. If you forget your password, click on Forgot Password, then enter your email address and your account information will be emailed to you. You are now ready to explore the tools on the website, which are actively being updated and expanded. Be sure to update your personal information, employment, and qualifications each time there are changes. This is what is considered a complete profile. A complete profile will enable your employer to participate in Quality Counts California and enable you to access stipend program provided you meet the program eligibility and participation requirements. When you log in, you may see a note that your profile may be incomplete and a list of missing personal information and qualifications documents to update. If so, click Continue to My Profile or Continue to My Documents to provide the additional pieces of information. Click My Documents to view the status of uploaded documents and to upload additional qualification documents such as college transcripts and training certificates for processing. Uploaded qualifications will be verified and included on your education and training report. Click View/Print Membership Card to keep a paper copy of your unique registry ID as well as the email address you use to register, or put your registry ID number in your contacts on your phone, or take a picture and save it to your phone. If you have questions and need assistance, click Need Help or use the chat feature. Go to caregistry.org to start building your personal profile.